lesson 6.3 is called Applying Linear Functions. So, applying linear functions, this is just two-story problems. So copy down these two-story problems. The first one, a sporting goods store sells cans of tennis balls. There are 3 tennis balls in each can. The coach of the tennis team is buying supplies. Write a linear function that relates the number of cans to the total number of tennis balls. Graph the function that models the situation. So try this problem. Okay, so if I were to just make a quick little table, X and Y, if I bought 1 can, I would get 3 tennis balls. 2 cans would be 6, 3 cans would be 9, and so on. So if I were to write an equation, my equation would just be 3x, and then my y-intercept is 0 because I'm starting with nothing, and then I'm adding 3 each time. So if I were to graph this, I would start at 0. That's my y-intercept. And then I'm going to rise over run. So I'm going to rise 3 and run 1 and make my line. That's it. That's how easy that one is. The second one, suppose you drew the following graph to represent how far you ride your bike at a steady rate. What is your rate? And then B, if the graph had a slope of 10, what could you conclude about your bike ride? So try this problem. So what is your rate? Well, if I wanted to figure this out, I would pick 2 points. So I would say, okay, 0, 0 is one of them. And then let's do 1 and 12. So I'm going to find my rate is also my rate of change, which is also my slope. So 12 minus 0 over 1 minus 0. So that would be 12 over 1, which equals 12. So I am traveling, in 1 hour, I'm traveling 12 miles. So this means I am going 12 miles per hour on my bike. Okay, so my rate is 12 miles per hour. If the graph had a slope of 10, what could you conclude about your bike ride? If the slope equals 10, then that means you are going 10 miles per hour, or in 1 hour, you will ride 10 miles. So it's just taking what you've done in previous lessons, like the last lesson in 6.2, how you had to draw or write an equation for a line. It's just taking that and putting it into like a real situation. So that's it for your notes. Short and simple.